pepper, and graham crackers.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I just wanted to give a little update of the surgery I just had. In my last video, I talked about needing anoplasty surgery. This was just because when I had the stricture dilated, that was right at the connection between my J-pouch and my rectal cuff, it just didn't last long. So my surgeon said surgery was the next option, essentially where he would go in and kind of make some cuts just past that connection. And he actually took some staples out because he used staples to connect that. So anoplasty surgery is just reconstructive surgery of the anus, and it can also be used when someone has a stricture, which is caused by scar tissue, which is just that narrowing area. So I had surgery just a little over a week ago and it went well. I'm still recovering. I do still have some pain and I am straining a little bit, but I do feel like I'm emptying my J-pouch a little bit more. I'm probably going to the bathroom about 7 times during the day. I am getting up twice in the middle of the night and I am still having 1 accident a night. So I do wear Depends when I go to bed, but during the day I'm able to hold it just like normal. I do feel like I have to sit on the toilet a little bit longer, mainly because I just still have like some gas that I'm trying to get out of my system. Surgery day, what you just kind of saw, it was kind of like any surgery I've ever had, except that this was a day surgery, and instead of getting wheeled to my room to recover, you know, I came back to where we started. So that was the only difference. My surgeon, there was some bleeding that they cauterized. I had some gauze kind of stuffed up there, and I just had to replace the gauze until it was like done kind of bleeding and oozing. But I only did that for like the first day, and then I really didn't need it anymore. It hurt to walk just because of that area, especially where, you know, there had been some bleeding, and so I could just only imagine that the skin's like scabbing over and healing and all that stuff. So due to that, you know, it's just uncomfortable. It was really uncomfortable to sit for several days. So if I laid down, I kind of had to adjust a certain way, but like sitting down kind of hurt. I'd say in the last couple of days, it's felt a lot better, and I almost feel normal down there. I do occasionally still get a pain kind of inside, just a sharp pain, but I think that'll, hopefully in the next week, we'll be done with that. I do think that hopefully, I'm fingers crossed, this does the trick. I'm really hoping that this works. So I see my surgeon in 3 weeks, because my discharge papers from the hospital said to follow up with my surgeon in 3 weeks. So I've got an appointment, and hopefully by the time I see him, everything will be good. He did, when I left the hospital, I went home with a pain medicine and a lidocaine ointment for the area. I've been regularly using the lidocaine ointment. It does burn, of course, because it's very raw down there. And I've also been using my calmoseptine ointment. I will say it is still very raw down there, so it's not just like the normal butt burn that, you know, I've gotten. It's just, I think it's just kind of irritated right now from the stool and all of that good stuff. So I've been using both the lidocaine ointment and my calmoseptine ointment every time I have a bowel movement. The lidocaine ointment I can only use 3 times a day, so I do that 3 times a day. With the calmoseptine ointment, every time I have a bowel movement, I'll use it, and I do think it's getting better. It's just still red down there, so hopefully in the coming weeks it'll kind of return more to normal. Walking and sitting aren't as bad now. Like I said, I'll occasionally get a sharp pain inside, but it's not frequent like it was shortly after surgery. I haven't even needed the pain meds. My surgeon had said it kind of depends on the person. Some people are fine, like they don't need pain meds, and some people do. So it just kind of depends on your body. I try not to take pain meds unless I really need them. So while it was like, yes, I was in pain, I was in so much pain that I needed to take a medicine for it. So that's been good. That's kind of what's going on right now. I'm hopeful that this surgery fixed that stricture as far as helping me be able to go more normally. Like I said, I'm still straining some, but I'm trying to relax, even if it means that I have to sit on the toilet for a little bit longer to make sure that everything's fully out of my system. I really do hope that in the next couple weeks, I can get back down to just waking up once in the middle of the night, because that was my normal. Even when I had my ostomy bag, I got up once, and before all of this, I was just getting up once in the middle of the night, and then hopefully I won't have any more accidents and I can actually like not wear Depends to bed. So those are hopefully my goals in the next couple of weeks, and I'm almost close to how many times I go during the day to what I was before I had the stricture. I was going about 6 times a day and then the once at night. So I'm pretty close to that, which is good, because when I was having the issues before I got the dilation back in January, I was going about 10 times a day. I was going very much more frequently. And then even though I was still having some issues after the dilation, I can say that I was going less than what I was before. So the dilation at least helped with that, but it still didn't feel like I was fully emptying, and I was straining a ton. So now I feel like even though I'm still straining some, I'm, having to get up twice at night. I do wake up and have an accident in my Depends. I still feel like it's better than what it was before. So I'll take that. I just hope that everything continues to go in the right direction, and it's not some other issue going on with my J pouch. So fingers crossed, y'all. I'll give you an update once I see my surgeon in 3 weeks and kind of give you another update on how things are going with the pouch. But yeah, that's currently what's happening since my anoplasty surgery. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. I can just give you kind of my experience with the surgery. It was, of all the surgeries I've had, even though with this surgery, it makes surgery number 6, it is probably the most invasive surgery that I've ever had, where it was just during the day, I didn't have to stay in the night, and very minimal care. So I like that. I hope I don't need another surgery for a very long time, if at all, but I will do whatever I need to take care of this body of mine. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a like. Like I said, if you have any questions, write them down in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, feel free to subscribe. It's free. I talk about my experience since I've had my J pouch, IBD, ulcerative colitis, all of that good stuff. And hopefully these videos are helpful, showing you what life with a J pouch can be like. So yeah, I will hopefully be updating y'all again the next couple of weeks. So until then, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.